Alright, you guys ready to do this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We all good? We all on the Discord?
Yeah.
We all on Discord.
We all on Discord? Alright, put the chair up, make sure I don't fall, bust my face, bust my ass, bust everything. Ow. Alright, good, because we already started recording. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Unseen Assassin, and welcome to... I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to be doing a tier list today. We're going to be talking about some Shonen anime today. Thought we can bring back the boys. You want to introduce yourselves once again? It's been a hot minute.
Hi, I'm Zion.
I'm Omar, also known as the reason why this video was 2 hours late.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like doing like fun facts or something.
I mean, if you, we don't need fun facts about you guys, like it's some side of a milk carton, like y'all are missing or something. So in front of us, we have some of the most well-known shonen out there. If a shonen anime is on this list and you don't like it and it's not on there, shut up. It's my tier list. As you can see right here, we have different tiers in front of us. We got that God tier. We got that better than grandma's brownies. Top tier, that's a good tier. We got the it's good I guess tier. It's aight. Get that poop tier, and the overrated as fuck tier, because some of these anime are overrated. And like I said, we have some of the most top rated shonen anime ever. If you enjoy this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell. It lets you know when I post any videos in the future. So any further ado, let's get on with this. Alright, so the first Alright, so the first anime we have right here is Death Note. Death Note, how y'all feel about Death Note, guys?
Yeah. It's alright.
It's alright. It's about some shady, depressed kid who gets a book and writes some names and it kills people? What's alright about that?
It was good up until, spoiler alert, what is it? Is it L?
Yeah.
Tell me what.
Yeah.
You know, until he dies, and then it just like, what?
Dude kicked the bucket out of nowhere. It's just damn.
That was
Rip.
just kind of rude.
There goes the heart and soul of that anime.
Yeah, like that was the kind of whole point, and then and they replaced him, and it wasn't as cool anymore. So I think with that, it just gets demoted like 2 levels. So yeah, it's
Omar,
The greatest thing that happened to that series is William Dafoe, and the worst thing that happened to that series was the series he was in.
Alrighty. Next anime that we have on the tier list, we got Blue Exorcist. Now, how do y'all feel about this anime?
I mean, like,
I have I've got some middle school nostalgia from that.
Got that middle school nostalgia back when you were tiny, small.
Oh yeah, especially with like the second series for it.
Mm-hmm.
They have a second series?
Yeah, it's like something called like the Kyoto like arc or whatever, where like they go to Kyoto.
They go to.
Oh, is it like a second season or like an entirely new series?
It's a weird, like they titled it differently, so I don't know, man.
So, it's like some different. It's like, is it like the same characters, or is it just like a different plot entirely?
Yeah, it's a different plot from the first season. Like, there's a different baddie. There's a different, like, it's no longer Rin's father trying to, I don't know, do some weird possession shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so about Rin trying to master his powers and like all this other shit.
I personally haven't watched it. I've heard some good things about it. It's just that I've heard like it's somewhat overrated, somewhat not overrated. It just depends on the person. But I did not know that there's a second sort of like side plot season where everything's different. It's like it's just like nuclear. Like they just like atomize the original plot. Just like here's some new people, enjoy. You know.
Okay, look that up later. I would say it was like it's good. I like it.
I say better than Grandma's Brownies.
It's better than what do we think? It's better than Grandma's Brownies. It's good, I guess.
I'm like, it's good. It's good.
I'll put it's good because freaking I haven't seen it, but I've seen some good clips about it, like freaking every other anime on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. it's just all over the. It's all over in some places, but anyways, we're gonna move on over Assassination Classroom.
Put some respect on that man's name.
Amen. Okay, like, it was funny, but it was also like had a really good plot, and they didn't do no like filler shit. So
every episode felt like it meant something to the plot, because we know that. Yeah, but if you haven't known by now, the entire video is gonna have spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers for any of these animes, don't watch this video. Go watch the animes, then come back to this video. But it's just this whole plot point of this guy is gonna blow up the earth. It's just, as days goes on, episodes goes on, it just lingers, like, when is that event gonna happen where, you know, they gotta get serious, like, oh my god, now we actually gotta start thinking about how we're gonna kill this guy.
They don't drag it out either. And, like, they had a beach episode, but it wasn't a filler. It was, like, actually important.
There was actually an arc in that beach episode too.
There was an actual, like, important plot point there. Seriously?
Did y'all cry at the ending?
I did. I absolutely sobbed. Actual tears.
Omar, did you cry, man?
They had no right. They had no right going that hard.
Absolutely not. I was crying the whole way through.
Oh, I remember watching it for the first time when it just came out, and just the internet like imploding with tears as like Koro Sensei passes away, and then he floats away like little freaking pits of pollen or whatever.
They should have, man. Why they had to make it like that? It was all pretty and shit too, honestly.
Damn, some sad boy moments.
Yeah.
Our next anime we have right here, Black Clover.
Overrated. Overrated.
Yep.
Oh, what isn't there to say about Black Clover? I've seen like the parts of the first season. I watched the first episode, and like everybody else, I was very excited. It looked like it was a very interesting concept, even though Asta was the single most annoying human being in that anime when he would only scream 24/7.
That's so shonen though. That is typical.
There's
shonen.
too much screaming, especially for one man.
Naruto's typical shonen. This guy was like, I want to be one, but at the same time, I'm literally born a piece of shit.
I feel they were trying too hard to be the next big three, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
anime of this generation is fighting to be the big three,
Mm-hmm.
like the new gen. And I'm like, you're trying too hard, man. Don't get me wrong, some of the fight scenes were really well, like, animated, but I'm like, overall in plot, I'm like,
It's just that so many people overhyped it, and they compared it to Naruto. And when you compare something to like Naruto, which is a very iconic series, and it's like, oh, it's very similar. First off, if you're trying to compare an anime to another anime, how similar it is, it's like the expectation levels are through the roof. And then when you saw the first episode, it hooked me. It's an interesting concept that this kid Asta literally has, like, from what we know, no powers, and then by the end of the episode, wow, he can actually fight. He has this power, and as time went on, it didn't hook on. Honestly, it really didn't.
But I feel like that. So his power's like what? Like canceling,
he's like
right?
anti-magic.
Yeah. But like, we've seen that done so many times in previous other animes.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of felt like since it was very close, like the ending of Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
That I kind of felt like it was just trying to be Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
It does give me Fairy Tail vibes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see why now we're thinking of it's overrated as fuck right now. Next anime we have on our list, Attack on Titan.
God tier.
It's gotta be, there's nothing short of God tier. What do you think, Zai?
I've watched up until season 3, but season 4 I'm like, I don't quite understand. But so far I think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whoa, you put that above Assassination Classroom?
Oh no, sorry, below that.
That's
About to say hello. We're not quite there yet, because with the put me on gunpoint, Jesus Christ. something doesn't go according to plan, everyone loses their minds all of a sudden. Jesus Christ.
I think Attack on Titan openings make it at least like better than Grandma's Brownies.
Mm-hmm.
Just the openings itself.
The openings were, oh my god, what was it, season 2 or was it season 3? Was Sasagayo? Whatever that, anime
That was
opening
the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one.
That was the first one?
I think there was, yeah.
Ceases SS and Divis and Jaeger.
What?
Right? Oh wait, Shinso Sasagayo. Yeah, that one, no, you're right, that was like season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
Oh,
but then even the first opening though was a banger.
Yeah, that one was good.
That was like what made Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
People remember the opening,
just the wall crashing.
The plot itself. Yeah. For a minute, I forgot that everybody was trying to get into the fucking basement for the entire show.
I forgot that was a thing. I was like, it switched up. I was like, wait, what happened to killing the Titans?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Bro, it went so deep when they started trying to figure out like what the fuck was going on. And
season 4 though absolutely gave me whiplash. I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
Like, what is going on? Like, freaking Eren Yeager is like a hottie now. Like, what is this?
Yes, suddenly like Armin doesn't look like a little bitch. Hot.
Yeah.
And he's also the bad guy apparently. I'm like,
dude,
what?
Armin went from like that sobbing bitch to like the Chad that takes like your girl home whenever he wants. And he has the most like overpowered, like not the most overpowered, but he has one of like the top like tiered freaking Titan forms of being like the colossal Titan. Like, can literally nuke an entire city by just transforming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like this...
Yeah, that gave me whiplash. And then we were in like a different country too, or something. And I was like, wait, where are we?
What the hell's going on?
Who are these kids? Did they all die? What?
Oh, that first episode really tripped up so many people in the 4th season.
Me up, and then I dropped it. I was like, nah.
Nah, not for me. Alright, moving on to the next anime, Naruto Shippuden, huh?
Better than Grandma's Brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must say it. As much as I love it, I don't think it's god tier.
It really isn't.
Listen, I like it and all, but the reason why the show is bad is in the thumbnail itself. Just give it a second. Yeah, let it set in.
It's simmering right now. Hold on. And my brain's rewiring itself because it's a shonen.
What's on the thumbnail picture you posted?
Huh?
It's
the pig.
Okay. Wait.
There's 3 people on that picture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The reason why it's bad is in that picture.
Should I like crop out Sakura or something, or like you want to crop out Sasuke?
It wouldn't change
the. Gave it a plot,
it wouldn't change it either way.
Had he killed them the first episode, like that first season, we wouldn't have a Shippuden.
Yeah, like
Naruto dies.
The credits would have rolled if Naruto was just like, I'm not gonna chase after this guy. Fuck him.
Orochimaru saved the show. Okay, he literally stopped him from killing all the main characters.
Man, fuck this guy. He left us hanging. Screw him. He has his own family issues.
Yeah. Credits roll at that point.
Yo, if I can bring up this point like real quick, I still think Sasuke is stupid overrated as a character than everyone makes him to be.
I'm a simp, so
like here's the thing. I don't get why they aren't gay for each other. Like legitimately, I don't understand. Because explain what any purpose that any female has to contribute to this story, other than Hinata and Tsunade. Those are the only 2 people with any sort of purpose. Okay? One was Hokage, the other one got fucked by Naruto. So that was it.
Yeah. Honestly, like, okay, really break down what happened in Shippuden. What was the whole reason for the show? Naruto got stronger to chase Sasuke. Exactly. Who spent 21 seasons chasing after dude?
Everybody has their glow up and shit, right? Not so to the point where Sakura's looking at Naruto like, oh, he like that now. He like that right now. Then they fucking bust into Orochimaru's base, and Naruto sees this fucking like shirtless Sasuke with like a little bit of like the robe with like the chest showing and shit. And he's all immediate, dick hard out.
Literally could not take his eyes off of him.
Legit. It was like that weird like sexy fight talk, you know?
Yeah. Y'all know what we're talking about. It's a little
some kinks. There were some kinks fucking.
Yo, did you see that though? How he closely, they were practically hugging, like whispering it.
It was literally
shit. I was like, "What is going on?"
The whole show is basically to say that two tops don't make a fucking right. Okay, this is what happens. We just have all-out war.
I guess
that. Okay, but even in Boruto, have you seen those two? Those two guys see
relations
behind their wives.
That Sasuke is just like, I'm gonna be like an extra 3 months. I'm on some top secret mission here.
He's clapping
the Hokage, and he is clapping those cheeks like flapjacks.
No wonder that desk is extra large for Naruto.
He meets Naruto outside the village before, and then he goes fucks off again. Like, they have a secret picnic like every month.
Secret picnic.
Literally,
there's a reason why Naruto sends out his clones to do all this shit. Why? Because he really cannot move from the ass beating that Sasuke gives him.
Literally, like.
Bro, my man Sasuke is looking for Naruto harder than he's looking for his own daughter, and that's saying something.
That is saying something.
He literally, his daughter questioned her own fucking paternity.
Literally, she went on a whole season's like worth of plot.
You're telling like you have no idea how like Stockholm syndrome bad Sakura is. Right now, she's sitting there. She gets one fucking note from him. It literally could have just been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I meant this for Naruto." She would have been like, "He loves me so much. Oh my god, I know he's out there risking his life for me."
Bro, there better be a kiss scene at the end of Boruto before they die. Like, if they end up dying, like they gotta kiss before they die.
Right, like only purpose for any female there was just to get fucked.
Yeah, children marrying it.
Exactly. Alright.
Oh man.
Like, the only valid straight ship that was in that entire show was like Mari and Shikamaru. They were the only ones that even made remote sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know that these people are into these people are into this yaoi stuff. We literally have Naruto Shippuden. We have all these war arcs, and these two are talking about this Naruto and Sasuke clapping each other's cheeks.
Because it's the only plot point that makes sense.
That was a pipeline. It was right there. This could have been like the greatest enemies to lovers that the world has ever seen.
Oh my god!
And
literally, we wasted so much potential. Instead, we have some of the most hated fucking characters for simply existing because the fucking manga author just didn't know how to write women.
Anyways, next anime before we start getting to freaking Rule 34 shit up in here. Alright.
I have a whole presentation on this, okay? We can debate.
Moving on! Tokyo Ghoul.
That Sasuke got cakes for days.
Stop!
It's good.
I'm gonna contest that. It's alright.
I'm gonna agree because first season was really good. If we're talking about season 1 alone, it's really good. If you go into if you go into
Tokyo Ghoul,
oh my god,
poop.
It makes it's good. It's if it wasn't for season 1 being so godly, it would have been a poop tier anime because like those, it's just. It made no sense. It's just.
Let me biased because I like the reunion bit where like, what's her name, Toka?
Mm-hmm.
Toka, yeah.
Yeah, and then like they meet up again, and I'm like,
barf.
Oh
man, my thing is just like it just felt very weird because I feel like season 1 did a good job in setting up the world, and like this is a very dangerous world for humans to be alive in, because there's this different species that is like hunting down humans and targeting humans just for food, and then we realize it's much more than that. It's a means of survival, and it's this.
They made it very.
They have no right, like they. It's not that they want to, and that they have this fetish for it. It's there is no other choice. Everything else will like is pretty toxic to them.
Yeah.
And seeing how they've been able to adjust and survive and adapt to a world dominated by humans.
It's like A+ world building. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Then just kind of afterwards, it was just this downhill.
Route A confused me a bit. I was like, wait, what's going on? And then it happened like for like what, all of the episodes, and then we went on straight into like RE, and I was like, wait.
Because like it did a good idea of like not idea. It showed a good way of orchestrating the characters' like feelings. Like it's not just like they don't take pleasure in killing, at least like the good ghouls, the ones working at the cafe. Like when Toka had to kill that one like crazy old man in the beginning, and she kind of does it a little bit satisfied that like there's one less psychopath left in the world. But then she notices that he has a wedding ring, and she just fucking breaks down. Or it's like when like Kaneki, he was kind of just going through a psychological breakdown because he didn't want to have to kill the detective and all that shit. It's just crazy.
Well, boo-hoo. Old man died. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Rip. Next anime we have Dragon Ball Z.
I'm between tier and overrated.
We thinking poop tier?
I'm thinking poop. I'm sorry. Look, I get it is a household name.
It's iconic.
I know it's very well respected.
I'm sorry,
but at the same time, I cannot get into this anime because it's so ridiculously long.
Oh my god! Well, is this the Dragon Ball that like Goku like was fighting Frieza and it took like what 9 or freaking 10 episodes to do one move?
Don't even talk about it. Listen. Here's the okay. So we're talking about Dragon Ball Z Kai. Right, but it doesn't matter because the pacing's all the same regardless, right? So we didn't even talk about the Ginyu Force.
Oh my god!
Okay, the bootleg Power Rangers they had to fight for at least 12 episodes, and like one of them, at this point they just like were like, okay, we gotta wrap this up because we don't have enough budget for this shit. And like, no, we can continue this. We can keep them waiting just a little bit more.
They couldn't make up their minds.
Yeah.
Oh heck no! This is as iconic as Dragon Ball is. It just doesn't hold up to like the standard nowadays compared to back then. Back then, probably with a much higher tier, but I don't want to waste, half of my day watching Goku hold up an energy ball while talking about, friendship and inspiration, and he won't kill his enemies because he's an actual dunce cap.
Like the first couple times, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Afterwards, I'm like, okay,
dude, just get it over with. You want the.
This isn't a transformation scene, okay? Wrap it up.
Let's get it going. Come on, time's ticking.
So I don't know what it is with Shonen Jump, but they just have deadbeat dads as the protagonists. Okay, literally. Okay, at least Naruto, he had a reason, and we like, his parents died, and kind of growing up with like the most fucked up childhood anybody could literally have. Like, of course, he would have some weird attachment issues with his kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Goku had a choice. And Goku chose to leave his son Not even with Piccolo. He just chose to straight up abandon this bitch.
He says, I'm a dip real quick.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go save the universe, but don't come after me for child support. Like, Piccolo literally sacrificed a fucking arm. However many fucking... He's killed himself so many times in the name of good.
Dude, and then freaking Goku here
I'm a dip.
Goku here throws freaking...
I might show up.
Goku here throws, what's his face? His own son to, Cell, and it's like perfect Cell. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? How are you, like, not backing up? Oh my, like, actual, like brain cancer up in here. Anyways, moving on to the next anime before I get, like, a hemorrhage in my head. Future Diary.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing.
Alright.
Okay. I wasn't about this anime until the gay character. I've said my piece.
See, I was all over it, so I'm gonna put it in Better Than Grandma's Brownies.
Omar?
I support this because of the gay kissing.
Okay.
He deserved to be with the detective.
I just like Yuno. She's cute and okay, she's a little crazy. She's crazy. You know, she
has a couple screws loose, but we can get around that with the axe.
I just thought the detective character was kind of done a little dirty. He was just kind of like, oh, you're gonna first I'm gonna like completely eradicate you from like existence, and then it's like, never mind, I'm just playing with you.
Nah, I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, you're gonna like exist outside of this shit.
The whole concept too, like it was like a survival game, but then it was a very interpersonal. I was like, ooh, okay. And you got like other backgrounds, like the background characters. You actually got like info on them, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's the good shit. Moving on to the next anime, a very recent anime up in the Shonen Jump series. We got Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh, god, tier.
Are we talking above Attack on Titan, or are we talking above Assassin? What are we thinking here?
Above Attack on Titan.
Above Attack on Titan.
All right.
Yeah, I still don't think it's better than Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, Assassination Classroom just has
like,
its own league.
We only had one season with this, but already action is great.
What an impact it made so far.
I love immediately. You like the main protagonist, and
cinnamon roll.
Right, and the other two, like, you know, the traditional three characters.
Mm-hmm.
The emo of the emo character of the group.
This is the better version of the Team 7.
Yeah, this is literally when someone told me this was like updated Team 7, and I was like, oh, thank
I can
God.
see it now.
And they were actually like, oh, good.
Here's the thing, Megami is not a fucking dick, right? And you actually like this guy.
Yeah,
and like the biggest sell of this show, and I'll start a fucking rant because I already see the one that's coming up here. The female Team 7 member of this group can actually do shit and hold her own.
At first she was unsure, but then she got the hang of it.
Yeah,
like, okay.
Right. She, like, it wasn't like, oh, this small thing, this like weird slime monster just gonna like fucking like come up in her boobs and she's gonna be helpless. It's like, you know.
She actually, dude, that I don't know if it's like I forgot which episode it was. I forgot the scene. I've always seen this scene because I've seen a couple episodes. I haven't reached it yet. But that one scene where she's about to get eaten by some monster, and then all of a sudden, like this little nail, just like in a snap, just like goes from a little tiny nail to a gargantuan, like, you know, like freaking like sharp object all of a sudden, and it just kills the monster behind her, and she's just like all smug about it, like, yeah. I'm that one. It's all me right now. Like, you just won it. You won every single preteen, teen, adult, and elderly man's heart in like 2 seconds right there. Right,
because here's the thing. In Sakura's case, her character would not have existed without Sasuke.
No.
That would never have happened because that's her only plot motivation is. Like, because here's the thing, you had such a good setup to make Sakura one of the best characters of the entire show.
Literally. She had like
Because-
the genjutsu thing. She had medical ninjutsu.
Right. One of the most highly profiled characters of the entire show under fucking Sasuke and Naruto. Right?
Like, she was intelligent.
If anything,
about
on par with
shit.
Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
But she instead chose no. Just no. I'm gonna reject all of this.
Literally, she's set up to be like a super intelligent character, and I'm like, please use it, and it's never used.
It's
and I'm like,
sad when I try to think in Shippuden, like her big moments, like the only big moments that I can genuinely think of in Shippuden was her
Yeah.
fight with a fight against Sasori, and like the war arc in like some aspects of it, but literally in all the arcs in between, maybe there's something in the filler really, who cares, but like in the main plot points, like what has Sakura done like major other than the Sasori fight and like the war arc? And I know a lot of people are gonna like grill me that there's so many, but I don't know. I really don't care for it.
Because here's the thing. Right off the bat, when Sakura meets Naruto in Shippuden, what does she say? Like, oh, you're this like I worked my ass off while you were gone. I worked to get to this rank. You just kind of ran off with Jiraiya and shit. And you
Ran
like,
off?
You're like, right, and like when they do the bell trial thing where they have to like go and get the bell from Kakashi.
Yeah.
We start seeing like her actually using her powers and using her battle sense.
she was
like,
supposed to be devastating.
right, like the second she just fucking like slammed into the ground and just like tore a hole into the entire battlefield, like you're sitting there like, holy shit,
Like she's
Sakura's
over.
gonna be
She's
a
getting
badass.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Like-
this is what we're waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for the entire series.
Right, she was just gonna be like fucking Wonder Woman in this bitch.
But as
And then it was just like,
soon
nah.
as she saw Sasuke, it went right out the window. Like, oh man, my hubby, ooh, my boy, and it just went
It's
downhill.
like, ew, get off me. Naruto's right there. My god, you're embarrassing me.
Literally, I think she was actually gonna kill him, but I was like, oh my god, this is it. She's gonna change for life, and then she doesn't.
She
and I'm
didn't
like,
even
oh.
move. Like freaking, she was
Right.
accepting that.
He
God
used
damn.
the genjutsu on her, right, with the injured Sasuke,
Mhm.
and like, and immediately she's like, "That's not the real Sasuke. He wouldn't have said that." And she was immediately like, punched the ground, and we're like, "Oh, is she breaking through? Is she getting over it?" Right? Because she spent years without Sasuke, and yet he's still in her fucking just in there.
But yeah,
You can't tell me that like. He must have put some genjutsu on Sakura
Mhm.
when she and to make her believe that she gave birth
Mhm.
to Sarda, but it was really just the glasses girl.
but
Made her so useless.
Right.
She needed to actually wear glasses. God, that useless trait. So about Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way.
right.
Back to the better
So-
big three.
Exactly.
This definitely is like a big three contender.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you haven't finished it, right, Zuriel?
No, I've just started it. Like, okay, I got a couple episodes in so far.
Because there is a scene later on where she really does the female of the group kind of does show really everybody in like the full class
Mm-hmm.
kind of shows their strengths, and I'm impressed. It has my gold.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think you have to get past like episode 12 though, because like after that they start getting into like actual character stories. Like the first 12 episodes are there to set up the world and like what's actually going on, like, and then the rest of the season is like getting into each character.
Mm-hmm. Alright, moving on from the better big three in the Jujutsu Kaisen, we're going onward to Dragon Ball Super. How did y'all feel about Dragon Ball Super?
I didn't even watch this.
Is that any different from Dragon Ball Z?
It's
I don't know.
so different. It was good.
It's still Goku.
Goku still being Goku. He tries to be
still the main character.
Oh yeah, he's still the main character in all this. Like anybody who you think is gonna be a good side plot character like Vegeta or what's his son's name? I forgot his son's name.
Gohan.
Gohan. I was like trying to think get Piccolo. Like no, it was Gohan. Gohan not useful at all. Where he was in some aspects. It was okay. It got pretty good when we started meeting with like future Trunks and we got with like Goku Black, and then that was a pretty good arc, especially when Goku started getting like genuinely pissed off when he realized that Goku Black killed the future. I think it was the future version of Chi-Chi and Gohan. I'm not too sure. I didn't pay too much attention, but I think the main aspect of Dragon Ball Super that we all really care about is the whole Gods of Destruction arc and the Tournament of Power. Ultra Instinct Goku up in here. Everyone brings up the argument, but can he beat Goku? It's like, yeah, okay, cool, you're funny. It was okay. Story was good. Tournament of Power, really good arc, bringing in Ultra Instinct, bringing in some really good villains, but overall, it's just, it wasn't as good as people make it out to be. It's just pretty hyped up fights, but that's about it.
It's like
I know,
Yeah, it's I.
Yeah,
it's
I know Beerus is like a really beloved character.
He's really cool. Just really lazy and sometimes, but anyways, we're gonna move on to the next anime. We got Fire Force.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright for now.
It's like, so it's from the same people who made Soul Eater, and it kind of felt like they're trying to. It didn't really feel like they're trying to set up the same kind of world. I mean, same concept where it's like, yeah, here's this elite group of people who are trained to take out these monsters that are plaguing the world. But I don't know, it kind of felt like they were kind of banking on like the Soul Eater fan base to kind of like still be as hyped for this as they were for Soul Eater. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's my take on it.
Nothing more, nothing less. Hopefully future season will bring it up more, because I think we're getting another season, right?
I think so.
Or are we in the middle of that? I haven't caught up, but either way, it'll catch up. It'll be much better. There we go. Let's see if we get one. Boruto!
Alright.
The best
Once
anime
again,
in the world, right?
it falls for... So I haven't finished it, right?
Still going.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I have problems with what I've seen. I know from what you guys say that it does get better.
It actually really does. When you start off compared to how it is right now, oh my god, it's like a night and day difference.
An absolute train wreck in the beginning, but where it is now, I'm like,
why did they start before the movie? That is my question. And then they just they cut down. Yeah, they cut down the movie clips into 30-minute bites.
Well,
and stuck it into a Boruto.
It was funny because they changed the fight in the Boruto series versus the movie. They changed up the fight, and I was like, wait.
No,
right?
my big take in all this is that I gave it a chance. Okay, it's a little weird. Now we have Naruto's son. We get to see some more Naruto. By the way, everyone watch this anime to see more Naruto and Sasuke. That's besides the point. The one thing that I'll always hold a grudge for in the beginning, I don't know how it is later on because I've stopped, but I've seen clippets of the recent seasons. How the hell do you build up Hinata so much in Shippuden and then just downgrade her down to a housewife in Boruto so quickly? She's been this character that everyone, has been loving. It's like, oh my god, she's the best girl. She's a shy girl, but she's also very powerful. She can stand for herself. Oh my god, they finally kissed in the movie, and then now she's a housewife.
She could have been a moon princess. Alright.
Yeah, she was literally a princess. But that's the thing. That's the problem with all the women in Naruto. They ended up just becoming all housewives, and I'm like,
that's
wait.
Tragic.
Yeah, nobody but 10-10 got a fucking job.
But even 1010 just sits in her like weapon shop all day because no one's buying it.
Tamari got freaking nerfed beyond all belief.
I was so mad. She was who I was mad about.
Dude,
I was like,
that
she
was
would
so
never.
disrespectful.
Like, you're telling me that like Dara's sister, like fucking ambassador, would become a housewife? Never. Not in this universe, okay? Like, this is some Tsukuyomi shit. Like, no, I don't accept this. Like, she would never.
There's gotta be an infinite Tsukuyomi still happening right now. There's no way they're resorting these kids.
She's a working career woman, okay? She wouldn't give that up just because.
So what are we thinking about rating Boruto, the beautiful anime?
Well, hold on. I just like to say this.
Go for it. The floor's yours.
Boruto. Okay. The only functioning parental system in the fucking show, this is how you know how fucking weird and crazy this show is Orochimaru and Mitsuki, okay?
Sure, that's true.
That's
the
so
only one that makes sense.
sad.
How is that possible that literally the most criminal man who's so bad he has to be on constant surveillance by the Hidden Leaf has made the best, most functional child out of anybody else?
Dude, that is actually
What a
quite
kid.
depressing.
It's like a clone of a clone of a clone.
Like, how? What did y'all do wrong? Sasuke, what happened?
Really.
He up and left like
He
every
up
other
and
father
left,
in the show.
quickly clapped Naruto's cheeks, and then dipped somewhere to go smoke or whatever.
At least the Orochimaru was just like, hold on, I actually have to raise this one.
Yeah. I actually have to watch over
shit,
things.
I don't have women here besides classes, bitch, and she doesn't do shit, so I might as well do it myself.
Like,
What am I gonna do? Have Kabuto raise this motherfucker? No.
one comment, like that one question, Mitsuki's like, "Are you my mother or father?" And he's like, "I'm your parent." I'm like,
Yeah.
best parenting advice.
Good
That's
enough.
exactly what they say.
Good enough. So, Omar, then, since you are
Orochimaru confirmed non-binary?
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. Did you see how many vessels he switched up? He was like a woman at first, and then he was like a dude, and then he became like another dude.
So, Omar, since you're very adamant about this, what do you think this should be tiered as? The downgrade housewife simulator of an anime?
I know it gets better, but at the same time, that's not a good enough excuse for me to want to say that it is god tier.
No.
I'll leave it at it's all right.
It's
From what I've seen and from what I gathered, it's okay.
If it wasn't for like the recent seasons, God, this anime would have been severe poop tier.
If it stayed at like season 1 level, it would have been.
I'm just saying they're doing a really good job with Kawaki. Because if they didn't do a good job with Kawaki, God, this anime would have sucked. Oh my God.
He literally like.
I feel like honestly, they should have left off with. They should have started off with Kawaki.
Oh my God, that would've been sick.
Why? Why is that? Because the first fucking minute of the Boruto series is literally a time skip to Boruto and Kawaki, and we don't even hear about that for years. Years.
Yeah,
Like,
we're still waiting
what?
on that. It's just God knows how many years it's gonna be until we actually get to that scene.
Right, like,
time skip.
and then to even put that they immediately jump to Naruto becoming Hokage, which why it's his son. It's about his son.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the entire like first season of the show was literally just to say Naruto is Hokage.
That's not a good start, because you're supposed to centralize Boruto on Boruto, but when you bring in Naruto, now he's Hokage, no one gives two shits about him, and then they're like, yo, we want more Naruto and Sasuke. Eventually they're gonna have to go away to make it, Boruto, and then they get mad. So they did the whole introduction of Boruto, and it didn't really sit right with people. It didn't even sit right with me. I'm like, I want to see more Naruto now. I want to see how he is as Hokage.
Like, here's the thing,
is just so unlikable though as well. Like he should not have been the main character.
It's the same reason why Black Clover kind of failed for me. It's just that the main character felt like he was trying to be the main character from another anime. Like, Boruto just felt like another Naruto that was just trying to be Naruto. I don't
like Boruto was already like his power level was already like way above everyone else's. Like he should have graduated like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Like with just like one nose.
There's just very messy writing, especially because like the whole like there's this whole thing about his like special genjutsu, right? It's like the thing with the eye.
Mm-hmm. The Jogun or whatever it is, it's called Jogun.
Yeah.
Right. And there's like we start getting snippets of this thing of like how he has a special ability. He thinks it's Byakugan, it's not Byakugan, and beyond that, we get nothing. Complete radio silence on it.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that you can see chakra to some extent. And yeah. And it's like
Fight me, Himawari should have been the main character.
Bet. All right.
Himawari had such potential. All right, next one.
Next anime.
I'll get to
all right. Next anime.
There should have been a gay spin-off with Sasuke and Naruto.
Alrighty, enough. All right.
Onto something. Well, arguably gay.
God, even gay. Mr. Olympia, the show, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I would say it's good.
So many people are gonna hate this.
Regrettably say it's good.
God, so many people are gonna grill us with this one.
Okay, only because its meme material is god tier, but the plot itself makes no sense.
You want to put anything in, Omar? You've been really well with the gay shift so far.
She said everything that needs to be said. Honestly,
yeah, we'll just leave it at that, and then we'll let the comments, sizzle everything out. Next anime, Hunter x Hunter. The anime that is currently on hiatus with the manga God, this anime has been.
I feel it's like overrated.
You think it's overrated?
It's good. I'll say it's good. Like, for me, I don't know why, right? I don't know why I keep trying to give this anime so much time when I'm not really into it as much. I don't know. It's just like the main problem for me is a plus for a lot of people, and it's the clown.
Oh,
right?
Hisoka.
Because he's just it's what the fuck? No, it's because he's sexualizing a 5-year-old the entire series.
Literally.
There's literally a scene where he has a bright penis, just fucking on exhibition for all the viewers.
I'm not here for the pedophilia simulator, alright? I'm here to, see some fighting, rock, paper,
like,
whatever.
It was literally during a fight. He's looking at Gon and he's like, I'm getting so turned on right now, and there's just a shining dick.
Alright, we're just gonna go put him in its
I'm still trying to find the reason why people sip for that guy. But
I don't know. I think
it's like some weird like daddy dom thing. Like they like some weird.
The main character is under freaking 10. How do you
exactly? I don't know. This is my weird. This is me trying to figure out some sort of inkling on it. But yeah. I don't get it. I don't like the villain.
If anyone could explain to us in the comments why anyone would simp for Hisoka or whatever
if you simp for Hisoka, first off, shame on you, and second off, please tell us why.
Why?
There are good plot points in like the whole like them trying to figure out what the Phantom Troop is and like actively fighting against them, and like the guy with the yellow hair, like he's constantly on the run because his family has like special eyes. There's a bunch of good different plot points. It's just the fact that you have this one thing with Gon and Hisoka that just completely bulldozes everything else, and we're just like, let's talk about this. Why does this exist? And there's just no explanation as to why this exists.
Why are you gay?
It's not why you're gay. It's just like, why do you want to fuck
No, why are you gay for this man? Like, this boy.
Right.
The infant, by the way. Near infant.
Actual child.
It's actual child until he freaking, grows up 20 plus. Dude, if Hisoka was there in the scene where Gon goes full rage mode and turns into, like, a 20-year-old, like, legit, he would have, like...
Hisoka would have already been naked at that point. Just, like, the second he turns 18, this kid's booking the passport, and he's dyeing his hair, changing his name. That because there's nowhere he
instantly
can
Hisoka's clothes just like atomize off of him as he as Gon turns like into like the 6-pack and everything.
Right, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this kid better fucking worry when he turns 18 because this man ain't waiting.
This is the minute it turns midnight. It's all on him. Anyways,
Exactly.
Next anime we have another very popular one, Demon Slayer.
I would say
God
this.
tier.
Yeah, that's God tier.
What kind of god tier are we thinking of? Above Attack on Titan? Above what are we thinking?
Ooh, this is hard. It's a tie between Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Put it right next, but like put it after Attack on Titan.
Yeah, put it there.
I have not seen the movie. I know the movie has high praise.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it freaking blew up in America. Everyone started talking about it. It was
The
good.
movie is beautiful. You would like the last part. Oh.
Mhm.
I will lend you my Funimation. It's on there. Stream it. It's so good.
Ooh.
Animation beautiful. Amazing characters. Oh,
I like everybody except for one character. All right, and that is the blonde-haired kid. Because he has some sort of plot developing. Sure, if I see the movie, my thought process will change on him, right? But most of the time, whenever he's on camera and he's actually doing shit, I'm just like, come on, just like do so. Like, why are you just? Your character is just to scream. That is your character, just screaming.
hot. He's stupid until he falls asleep, and then
Right.
he's actually good, which is funny.
Well, like Denki is stupid, but at least he's useful.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Kind of.
kinda. He has his moments here and there.
See,
And-
Zenitsu makes up an important role in the idiot triad. Okay, we got the nice one, we got the feral one, and then he's like the actual idiot.
Because I like every single one of them, right? Even Inosuke. Just that is just like the one caveat for me is just come on. And yeah, I fell in love with the plot for the season. It was amazing.
Animation, top tier.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so
Can't wait this season.
next anime, Full Metal Alchemist, and Full Metal Alchemist.
Is this Alchemist or Brotherhood?
We'll put them. We'll put them. Is it like a? I don't know. Is Brotherhood considered
Which
like a?
cover is that?
Oh, this one. I think it's Brotherhood.
Okay, so we'll probably put it as Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist
God
Brotherhood.
tier.
Oh.
God tier.
Which one though?
Put it behind Attack on Titan.
Okay, I'll put it there.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
Oh, I recommend everybody watch that. Like, beautiful series. I just it did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
And just the ending made me fucking cry because it was like good. It was like hopeful and amazing, and then bittersweet and sad. And I was like, everybody got what they wanted, but it, like,
Everyone got what they wanted, but I'm still sad.
yeah.
Speaking of another oldie, Naruto. Is it equal or is it better or worse than Naruto?
See, I think it's better than Naruto Shippuden. Fight me on that. But like, there was just so many fillers.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna have to either make it equal, maybe put it under, or maybe like it's good. The fillers just absolutely slaughtered it for me, and then it's just like we said, in this image, like we have 5 people right here. We have 4 useful people. Even Iruka Sensei, who was barely a part, who would even show up for over half of this, had more use than this.
Did his kid even know who the fuck he was?
I think he had all of like 10 minutes of screen time.
I completely forgot about the little the little boy that kept following around Naruto.
Oh, like fucking Konohamaru.
Kinamaru,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
The entire time I'm thinking, I was just like, wait a minute, isn't this kid like his son? Do they know that about each other? Because they feel like that distance separated the show. I was like, you will
Pretty
never
sure
see
they're
one with the other.
I don't think they're related.
Nah, I think they're just a
Yeah,
student
like,
and
No,
teacher.
anyway.
Wait, no, because I thought he was the father, right?
Oh, no.
Because he's the son. Wait, no, but then who's the son of the?
No. He's the grandson of the third Hokage, but his uncle is also Asuma. So
Ah, okay, yeah.
somewhere in between there is his parents, but it's not Iruka.
Ah, yeah. I was mixing up my characters. Never mind.
So, what are we thinking? Because I'm really split between either equal or maybe it's good. Because anything, I can't put in more than Shippuden.
I think
I'm gonna
it's
say it's good, just because this still has Sakura before she cut her hair, and that's like even worse.
see, but then like Zabuza arc and the tuning exam
Oh
arc,
man, you're really not
But
helping.
like that, I don't know if that can hold it up.
you can. Because like Naruto Shippuden had a shit ton more fillers than like Naruto.
I guess so.
But I feel like Shippuden kind of opened up, expanded the world beyond what the first Naruto did.
Like we got to like got to the what is it, the Cloud Nation in Shippuden, but even then it was like a snippet of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Like by like Naruto, we already got to like the Sand Village.
I'm gonna put it on low, better than Grandma's Brownies. Like, it's gonna be under these two, cause yeah, you're right. It has some like iconic moments, like you said, the tuning exams, the Zabuza arc, the Sound 4 arc was incredible. With what was that guy's name who had like the power to have like his bones protrude and used as weapons?
And then it's Kinimaru.
Kinimaru was the most underrated Naruto villain in the entire series. He needed to be used more. Oh my god, he was my favorite back
I
then.
would have liked to see more of him versus Rock Lee.
Oh
Because
my
that fight
God.
was hilarious.
Gara comes in and like freaking like
Absolutely ruins
not
it.
he was gonna freaking pwn Gara if it wasn't for the fact that his like plot convenience illness was like and just like made him die.
Literally.
But Sakura still sucks. Anyways, next anime we have right here. It's a favorite amongst others. It's the least favorite amongst other people. Boku no Hero Academia.
We gotta talk about this. Okay. We thought Sakura was bad.
Yo,
Okay.
don't start. Don't.
All right. Let's fight about this. Let's fight about
All
this.
right, all right.
Literally,
It's
I'm gonna say it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it again only because it's Shonen Jump, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they just keep making these pairings. This would have been a lot better if Deku was gay.
really. I sit on that.
I
will die on the hill.
I'm trying to make
Listen,
every
Zion
main
is the
character.
Fujoshi here. Zion is the Fujoshi here, right? I'm just saying this from like looking at the plot. It would have been so much better. Or even if you just didn't have any romance at all, it just feels
You
like
really like and for what they're doing right now. It's just so weird with the romance. It's like they're trying to, but then they like go away with it with a little bit. But then like the fandom is like at a freaking all-time high with the romance because they want Deku to be with every guy in the show.
So he
and
does
girl.
go with every guy, but the actual reason is that like Ochaka and Deku, like as far as the anime goes anyway, don't have any chemistry.
They really don't.
exactly.
They don't. Like he has more chemistry with Bakugo, and that's like a hate thing. So
Yeah.
What are we ranking
Honestly,
this
I
as?
feel like he's got some good chemistry with Todoroki.
In a
he
way.
does. He literally does though. But like he has more chemistry with that like the naval laser dude.
Aoyama.
Listen,
Yeah. That guy climbed onto his balcony and left him cheese, okay?
Bakugo
Froppy
can lead him
is best girl no matter what.
Froppy is best girl.
But like here's the there's so many this is such a good world that they built, and I like how all these characters can feel overpowered at the same time. They all have their struggles.
Oh
And
yeah.
how they have, like, the show is built around all these characters. They're all flawed, right?
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
overly powered straight out the gate, and it's not like they're just this average guy who has to work up to be even better. It's like no. Some of these guys, they just start out shit tier. Literally, the main character is shit tier,
He was, yeah.
and then by the end of the season, he's this promising young character, and you just see him grow and adapt and having to learn on the fly how to use his powers correctly without literally destroying his body.
Really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like even the like number one hero has like problems with himself.
Yeah, he's got some issues.
But at the same time, I'm just like, I try to give Ochako so many chances.
But what has she done in the
Exactly.
4 to 5 seasons?
Literally, her most like glorifying moment was like her fight against like Bakugo.
She
like,
got
I was like,
clapped.
oh, shit.
She easily got clapped,
but she also almost had him. I was actually rooting
You
for
could
her.
put the word almost in the largest asterisk right before almost ever, because like it was she had him at one point where the crowd was like, oh my gosh, she's actually gonna do it, and then
Because like,
Bakugo unravels his large schlong and just like obliterates her entire plan in front of her.
Thing, though, even Bakugo admitted that she almost had him. Like, if he didn't know she was like, she probably like was coming up with some weird shit like Deku does, I don't think he might have not noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he didn't already know her ability, I think he might have been fucked.
Yeah.
It's also just like such a weird, awkward romance that I see with them. Most of them is just like them staring at each other from another room, or just like from long distances. That's the only like cue that we get.
Jesus Christ, Deku, make a move!
I was like, I'm sitting there like, I don't.
Yeah, they're trying to cram a romance in there that just isn't fitting. Like, you can do that later. Just
yeah, we need character progression.
put it on the side for
I'll
now.
give My Hero Academia this, that they've done an excellent job on character progression, because they've managed to make me give a damn about for 75% of the cast in Class 1A.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with a select few, like frickin' Tailboy or, Mineta, which he's still pretty funny. Like, everybody else who is on the poster, like frickin' like Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo, Froppy, Ida, all those people, they've created, plot lines for them, and it's like, wow, you want to invest in these people and you want to learn more about them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like, he's like, you said it perfectly, like, I am invested with all these characters. I don't want to sit here and just like rag on every single like most important female character in here. It's just for some reason they just don't know how to write these characters in them to make them fucking useful.
Except Froppy, they did a good job with Froppy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You have so many good female characters in here, right? You have like just all the characters, right? I love Deku, I love Bakugo, I love Todoroki, I love Froppy, I love the class president, right? Midnight is fucking awesome.
She's really cool.
Yeah, Mount Lady.
Eraserhead, top tier character. Don't at me.
Oh, Eraserhead's daddy.
Yeah, he has daddy vibes. Like, he legit daddy vibes. So what are we rated as? What are we ranking it as?
It's good.
For now, it's good.
Better than Grandma's batteries.
Yes, Grandma's batteries.
Batteries.
Yes, her remote control batteries.
The secret ingredient's battery acid.
No wonder this is so
it's the
addicting.
thing that's keeping our life support going.
I think it's definitely gonna get better. Currently, I know that you guys aren't too far in the seasons. I'm on the most recent season, still going through right now. But it's gonna get better. But for right now, it's better than Grandma's brownies for now, or batteries in Omar's case.
I mean, it's like the villains as well.
Oh my god, don't get me
started. Shigaraki.
Dude, if we get here,
Shigaraki, the mafia characters.
We gotta move on. We're gonna be here all day talking about these villains, dude. We'll be here all day. If we gotta do the video on this, we'll do another video. But for right now, let's move on. We're gonna be all day. the next anime that we have up in front of us, One Piece.
Too long. Is there a too long
I've
section?
never seen it.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me add something real quick. There we go. Alrighty, let's just put that right there.
Going. It's like still going.
It's still
like,
there's no end in sight. I swear, these creators have no idea how to end this anime. I swear they don't, because there's no...
Did he become Pirate King? Is he already there, and this is just...
I don't know. All I haven't
Well,
watched too much of it. I know he's gone to like 4th gear, I think, something like that. And I haven't caught up because it just keeps going and going. It just doesn't stop.
Just say, this has like, what? Is it 700 episodes or 700 chapters?
700. I think they're about at 1,100 episodes, I believe. Chapter-wise, I think they're like 700 plus. Post-edit, we'll put that on screen right now, but I don't know. But all I know is it's too long.
It's too long. I like tried to start it, and then also, if there were, maybe I would put JoJo in there, but like, ugly ass art style. Makes me
All right, I'm not making another tier list for art styles. We're gonna be here all day talking about art styles. Next anime we have on here, One Punch Man seasons 1 and 2.
God tier.
Season 1 is god tier.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've seen season 1. I haven't seen.
All right, if you haven't seen, Zai, have you seen season 2?
Part of it.
All right. That's gonna be better than Grandma's Brownies. Oh, people are gonna be so mad at me. Okay, season 1, perfect. It was so good. It was such a good way to introduce One Punch Man and introduce how, he got his powers. Literally did 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and a 10-kilometer run every single day for 3 years. And now he can punch better than, he can beat Goku. Shut up, people. Anyways, they set up these awesome, side characters like Genos, the Class S heroes, or all that fun stuff. Season 2, however, I can slightly agree with people by saying that it wasn't as good as Season 1. It's nowhere good. The only redeeming factor of Season 2 was that tournament arc where you introduced Suryu, really good character, and Garo. If they didn't do that good of a job with Garo and setting him up as they did, it would not have been a good anime or a good second season. That's the only reason why second season is good as Garo. He is top tier in that anime so far, but just the lack of One Punch Man, it just kills it. Like, there's like so little.
That's what I noticed. I was like, where's One Punch Man? Like, it's his name on the show, and there was like more. I feel it was more focused on the other characters, which I get, but I'm like, One Punch Man.
You gotta focus on the main character if it's in the show. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck drawing a comparison to this anime, but with My Hero Academia, they do a good job with not only getting side characters in there, even characters who aren't even a part of Class 1A, but also Deku as a whole, as a character, having him progress. But back to One Punch Man, I think I forgot how many there were in Season 1 compared to Season 2, but in Season 1, there were a bunch of, one punches. In Season 2, I think I clocked in at a solid on-screen, I think, 1 or 2 one punches on screen.
Like, once he defeated the most powerful villain in the universe, it was like, where are they going from here? Because
what happens now?
He already killed him.
I don't know what they're gonna do with this anime, what's going on in the future, but it's still really good. It's better than Grandma's Batteries.
Yeah.
Omar, any input, by the way?
From what I see in Season 1, it was a badass anime. But yeah, seeing as that, I know Season 2 was not well received.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll leave it where it is.
I'll leave it where it is. All right, and finally, this is the most glorious anime, 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh.
No chance. Where do we start with this?
I don't
Here's the thing.
I don't like him.
Exactly. Thank you. Somebody else. I remember during high school when I was talking about this anime, I was like, I just don't really like the character. It reminded me a lot of Kirito.
Yeah.
You remember how he kind of had this like edgy boy vibe of like I'm this
I'm this bitch, you know.
He tried to be Sasuke, and then after the first arc ended, he kind of just became this weird like pervy harem guy.
Yeah. What made like
Yeah,
Mineta was like the main character, and I was like,
exactly.
No,
It was this weird like pervy like kid that's not a kid. He was a pervy Shota, and he was constantly going after this princess character. And I was just like, I don't. It's not enticing to me, the entire story. Here's the thing: the world looks interesting. Everything about this show kind of seemed pretty interesting. It's just the characters were just fucking likable. Besides Bond, like the guy who was like completely immortal.
Yeah, that guy was like, he was cool. I was like, why isn't this guy the main character?
Right.
My input on this is it's poop tier because I think with every single fan or former fan of Seven Deadly Sins will say, the manga was better because in the anime, I don't know if any of y'all caught up. Did y'all end up actually getting to a point where you met with what's his face, Escanor?
Yeah. Anybody watching right now, you gotta look up that fight.
Oh, the Meliodas versus Escanor fight
scene on a Microsoft presentation.
Oh my god, dude, the most recent episodes, because it ended, by the way, Seven Deadly Sins has already ended. The anime's done. The final fight with, like, you know, I don't even fucking know and don't care. It's so bad, the animation. I don't know what happened.
What did they do in that pitch meeting? They just came to the animators, they just, like, threw out some, like, couch changes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know.
Dude, I could legit...
This is all they gave us.
I could legit do better on a flip book or MS Paint than this stuff. Like, I'm putting, like, small clips right here, right now, to show how absolutely morbidly bad it is. Like, we're gonna put, like, here's season 1, and then here's the former season, and you just look for yourself how depressing of a downgrade it is from the first to the most recent. Like, if, like, the anime hyped it up so much, the manga, it hyped it up so much around this epic fight, and then poop. Literally poop.
like I can get, like, if there's characters way in the back, they might seem a little distorted, but you have characters front and center where you're just like, who the fuck drew this? Who handed a 5-year-old a pencil and said, draw this shit?
What happened to the budget? Where did it go? Who spent the money? Who spent the lunch money on this? Because, like, what happened, guys? Like, what happened? But wow, this tier list is absolute dog shit. People are gonna think put Assassination Classroom over modern and past beauties, but you know what? I love it.
Because it's modern and new doesn't mean it's better, okay?
It's our tier list.
Let us in the comments.
Hey, listen. If you have your
like, the thick, like, main character sitting on the bed, he's got just like these ginormous fucking chests.
Alright, enough shitting on them freaking Meliodas. If you have a better ranking than us, drop it in the comments. I want to see what y'all think about this. You know, maybe you think I'm not Demon Slayer. 7 Deadly Sins is God tier somehow, some way. If your eyes still work. But regardless, thank you, Zion Omar, for coming down to help me out with this tier list. This was absolute eye cancer, but it was really funny regardless.
We shall be continuing this right now.
Oh, we'll be doing more. This is only shonen, so look forward to more genres. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. Like I said, if you want to see more of my videos, whether it's anime related or not, hit that like button, drop a sub, and also hit that notifications bell. It lets you know when I post any videos. And do you guys want to say anything before we go?
Bye.
Why is Benny's defy gravity, bro? Look at the fuck.
Zai!
He's arguing his back up.
Oh my god. Zainon, please say something so we can leave him.
Okay, bye.
Bye! Stay safe out there, people. Oh my god, I hate you.